Thank you for joining me. We're on day 3 of our 6 weeks to summer challenge. Tonight you are going to need a ball, gliders, and weights. We are going to be doing full body with cardio. Let's get started. Start my watch. And we're going to start with that ball. So, ball is in your hands. You're going to have it over your head. Start activating your core, taking some nice deep breaths in and leaning to the side. Get a nice lean in there. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to the other side. Inhale back up. You're going to take that ball, you're going to bring it into your chest and squat down. Reach it out. Keeping nice tension on that ball. All right, on this next one, you're going to lift that knee up, come back down. All right, on this next one, you're going to come up, twist towards that knee that is up, come right back down. All right, we are going to add this into a lateral lunge. So you're going to lunge down, come back up, lift that knee up, reach that ball up. Remember to keep some tension on that ball if you want. You know, to twist at the bottom here towards that knee that's bent. All right, we're going to do toe taps, reaching that ball up overhead. So you're here. All right, go back down into that squat, reaching those arms out. We'll do the other side. Okay, add that knee lift in. Okay, now we're gonna have that twist in at the top. Ooh. My balance is not good on this side. All right, go into that lateral lunge here with that knee lift. You can add that twist in towards that knee that's bent. All right, so go into those toe taps. Almost there. All right. Set that ball aside, and we are going to get started into our first circuit. All right, so this next circuit we're going to need our gliders. So you might need to roll your mat up depending on your space there at home. I also find rolling my mat up helps take some of the pressure off my wrists. So we'll be using our gliders the whole time. And this will be familiar. We'll be doing 3 workouts 3 times. The goal is to cycle through them without stopping. Stop whenever you need to. So our first movement is plank jacks. So put those feet on those gliders, come up into a high plank, and you are going to go out nice and quick, bring them in nice and slow. Shoot them out, slow in, shoot out, slow in. All right, our next movement we'll be going into is mountain climbers. So you pick your intensity on these. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come onto those forearms. You're in a plank, and you're sliding those feet up an inch, down an inch. This is pretty intense, especially after mountain climbers. So if you need to drop a knee, go for it. All right, back up on those wrists. Plank jacks. Shoot those legs out. Bring them in nice and slow. Good job. Keep going there. You're halfway there. Oh, this one's hard. So keep in mind, we are on workout 3. So hopefully by the end of the 6 weeks, you won't need to stop and take a break in the middle like I do. Let's go into those mountain climbers here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down on those forearms. So you're just sliding those feet down a little, bringing them back up a little. It's a very small movement. Ooh, keep going there. 5 seconds left. Oh, I'm already dead. Wait, up top of those plank jacks. Out quick and nice and slow. Oh. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Halfway there. More than halfway. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down into those forearms, into that plank. Keep going there. Oh, sorry, I'm gassed already. This week is getting to me. Keep going, you're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab some water. Oh. You can unroll that mat now. We're done with the dreaded gliders. All right, we're gonna come up to standing. Grab some weights. So you're gonna come back, stretch that right leg back, left leg's forward. You're hinging at your hips. You want that weight in that left leg. Arms are up here. You're swinging them up and down, alternating them back and forth. Bending that knee up and down, trying to keep that weight in that front leg. Back leg is really just for support. Woo, a few more seconds here. I lost my balance. Checking the time. All right, switch legs. All right, feet together. You're gonna hinge forward with those hips. Do a chest fly. All right, back into that lunge. All right, switch legs. Whew, almost there. Five seconds left. All right, feet together, fly those arms out. So you're here, making those shoulder blades squeeze together. All right, back into that lunge one last time through. Switch legs. Whew. Almost there. Good job. All right, feet together, fly. Whew. Last time. Almost there. Remember that core, squeeze it in nice and tight. All right, put those weights down, grab some water. Whew. All right, we are gonna come to sitting on our mat and do a core circuit here. Whew. All right, so you can do this with or without weights. I'm gonna opt out for weights tonight. Pretty feeling it a lot today. So we're gonna do a curl. So your arms are, so you're up, and then you're gonna lean back and lift those arms up. The farther back you lean, the more your abs are gonna work. And throw some weights in those hands. Try not to have your shoulders shrugged. All right, next move is laying flat on your back. You're gonna do a single leg tuck. So you're bringing that leg in and giving it a little tug and switching out to the other side. Shoulders and shoulder blades are lifted up off the mat if you can. If it's too intense, just lay back flat and alternate those legs in and out. All right, you're gonna switch to scissors, so straighten those legs out. Basically just changing the intensity of what we're doing here. Giving a nice gentle tug wherever you're grabbing that leg. Keeping those shoulder blades lifted up off the mat if that's where you're at. If not, lay down flat. Okay, come back up to sitting. Arms up, and you're leaning back. This one probably felt easy the first time. Now you're probably feeling everything working. All right, you're gonna lay back and do that single leg tuck. So you're tugging on that knee towards yourself, stretching those legs out, keep the head and shoulder blades lifted off the mat. This is not about speed, it's about control. All right, legs up into the scissors. Almost there, 5 seconds left, and we're gonna go back into that curl again. One more time through. Sitting up, arms up overhead. Again, it's not about speed here. It's about control. Make sure you're breathing, so you should be exhaling on your way down. Inhaling at the top. All right, lay back, do those knee tucks one last time. All right, scissors one last time. All right, grab some water. Moving on to the next round here. So you're gonna want weights for this next round. Do a little focus on the arms here. Gonna come up to standing. Do a little cardio punch here. So you're gonna shoulder press, tap those toes out, keep a nice quick pace. All right, hinge forward, tricep kickbacks. All right, next move around the world. It's bringing those arms down, drawing a nice big circle, bringing those weights up together at the top. Keeping that core working. All right, let's go into those, toe taps with a shoulder press. Ooh, keep going there. The weights are too much, just put them down. That is totally okay too. All right, tricep kickbacks here. So keeping those elbows in the same position. We're just moving those hands, shifting that weight back and forth, keeping that core nice and engaged. All right, let's go around the world. All right, let's go back into those toe taps with that shoulder press. I'm putting my weights down. Last time through on these. Tricep kickbacks. All right, around the world one last time. Don't forget about that core. All right, grab some water. Moving on to the last circuit here. Get those legs fired up again. Take 15 more seconds here. I'm going to start with an alternating squat step out, and then we're going to do a pulsing squat, and then we're going to do a sumo squat hold. So we are going to be your squat steps to that side, come back up, alternate to the other side. Think about keeping those knees stacked over those ankles, sinking back into those hips. All right, squat down, and we're pulsing up, down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. This is where we are building endurance on these pulses. All right, nice big wide sumo squat. We're just holding it here, keeping that pelvis tucked underneath you, core is engaged, sink nice and low. Ooh, this one's spicy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, side step, alternating sides. But less than 3 minutes of work here, and then you did day 3. All right, 15 seconds left, and then we're gonna pulse that squat. All right, ready? Hold down, pulse. Halfway there. A little lower. Sink back into those heels. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo squat. Hold. Keep that pelvis tucked in. Whew. Chest nice and high. Oh man, this one's killer too right after that pulse. Halfway there. You got it. Hold. Hold. Think about that form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternating that squat out last time through. Just a little bit more work here. Halfway there. All right. Hold down and we're pulsing. Oh. 15 seconds left. You got this. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice wide sumo squat. 30 seconds left. If it's too intense, don't go down as low. But try to push yourself a little bit. You got 20 seconds left of work here. 15 seconds down. Sink down just a little lower. 10 seconds left. Sink down just a little lower. 5 seconds. Go a little lower. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're stretching. Shake those legs out. Okay. Let's get a stretch in. So come down, sit down, grab some water. Put those soles of those feet together. I'm going to ditch my ankle weights for stretching. Oh. All right. Put the soles of those feet together. Get a nice stretch in there. Catch your breath. Send those legs straight out in front of you. Reach for those thighs, knees, ankles, toes. Nice deep breath in here through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, bring that left leg in at a bend. That right leg stretched out. Reach for that ankle there. Take that left hand and wave it across over for those toes. Get a nice side stretch in there. Inhale, come back up. Let's switch sides. Inhale, back up. Let's do a little arm stretch here. Grab that opposite elbow. Stretch those triceps out. You can lean to the side. Change to the opposite side. Come back up, give the shoulders a little rock, and you just did day 3. Good job.